Sonic is one of those beings that can literally exist in the vacuum of space without any issues.
I'm out of range.
And we're not talking like super form. We're talking like he gets shot into outer space by one of like Eggman's shit things, and then he just like grinds rails in outer space. There's no atmosphere. There's no nothing. So this man is literally just able to be in space.
I always just assumed that it was actually still part of the inside of the ship, and that there was just some kind of like force field holding in the atmosphere.
Well, I don't know what game you're talking about, but it could be in that game. So, like,
It's kind of a reoccurring thing.
I know in Sonic Forces, there's just a level where it's a bunch of Eggman ships back to back and whatever, and there's rails in between them. It's just in the middle of outer space.
Yeah, and the rails being there also makes total sense.
Yeah.
It's too far away.
People complaining about Frontiers having rails in the sky. We have rails in space before this, alright? Like, literally Sonic Adventure 2 was an entire level of just, like, floating rails in space all the time. People complaining about rails
in space!
Yeah.
I feel like you gotta give Sonic props, though. Because he can breathe in outer space, but he can't breathe underwater. He sticks to his principle.
Sticks to his principles. I refuse to breathe that water crap.
You know what? I just realized he can breathe in space because when you fight in a supersonic fight and it's like in space, if you lose rings, you don't stop breathing or like die, you just start falling.
What's probably actually more impressive about that is the fact that he doesn't freeze to death out there. Because even if we assume that there's for some reason an atmosphere in space in their universe, it would still be awfully cold.
I don't know. That seems less impressive when you consider the fact that Sonic constantly goes into places that are sub-zero temperature. Like, he goes from, like, Green Hill Zone to, like, Volcano Magma Zone to, like, Ice Cap Zone, where it's just all frozen.
Yeah, but even someplace like Ice Cap Zone wouldn't be as cold as the reaches of space. Scientifically speaking.
How do you know how you've been there?
It is kind of the absence of temperature.
Okay, but what if Ice Cap Zone is the absence of temperature?
Interesting theory.
How would you know? How would you know?
Well, I think one good indicator is the fact that Sonic doesn't stick to everything he touches in the zone.
Yeah, but he doesn't in space either.
Yes, but he's... well, okay. Granted, there are the rails in space.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying! Wouldn't he just get stuck to the rails and not be able to move anymore? Unless we're suggesting that not only does he get stuck to the rails, but he has enough speed to generate himself enough to get out.
Maybe it's actually all in the shoes.
Oh. Not this theory again.
Some little sauce.
Well, they were made specially by Uncle
fast,
Chuck.
It's just the shoes!
Oh no, I'm not saying that the shoes are what makes him fast. Although, canonically, it was true that having the shoes allowed him to run faster than he could barefoot because his feet would burn up.
Yes. Because if you run the speed of fucking light, you will die unless you have something to counteract that.
And it is also true that there was the pair of shoes that Dr. Robotnik swapped in Labyrinth that made him specifically slow, but that was because they were a trap.
I still don't understand that, because it's literally described in the manual that Eggman used the power of the Chaos Emeralds to make those shoes. So he already has the Chaos Emeralds. He used them to make shoes to stop Sonic from making, like, getting into his plans and shit.
I
and then
mean,
threw him in a labyrinth.
spite.
You just want to do a little trolling.
You just like imagine you get the Chaos
I need to
Emerald,
get closer.
and especially Eggman, right? Eggman like got a cheat code because like in the originals he doesn't know what he's doing with the Chaos Emeralds. He just does things with them and hopes it works. And then in Adventure, he's around when Tikal is, and Tikal literally tells Sonic on multiple occasions and other characters that Chaos turns your thoughts to power. You can do literally anything with it. You just have to think of it. Now Eggman knows that. And so he gets all these Chaos Emeralds. He gets the ability to do anything to anyone. And what does he do? He always does the stupidest thing he could do with them. Like, I have all the Chaos Emeralds. I could literally make Sonic cease to exist. But what am I gonna do? I'm gonna blow up the planet.
He suffers from a lack of imagination. Which is actually kind of weird, given that he's an accomplished inventor who makes all kinds of bizarre inventions.
I think he suffers from a lack of imagination. I think his imagination is
then.
too big. I think he's never thinking of the good, like, the clear-cut finish line. I think he's always thinking too big. He's like, oh, no, you're not seeing the bigger picture. If I make Sonic slower, I win.
He just doesn't want it to be too easy or something, I don't know.
There used to be a theory that Eggman doesn't want to kill Sonic. There used to be a theory for a long time that people genuinely believe, like, no, Eggman would never kill Sonic. He just wants to win. And to that, I go, have you played Sonic Adventure 2?
Yeah.
The man literally traps him in a capsule in space and then sets it to explode and shoots him out into space.
Yeah, I think he wants him dead a little.
I think the theory just assumes that, like, no matter how hard he tries, Sonic will never actually die.
Yeah, but the thing is that they assume that Eggman knows that.
Well, to be
That
fair,
means Eggman made a whole death trap on an ancient ark in space, expecting him to explode, knowing he'd somehow make it out.
who do you think is putting all of those monitors that contain free lives in all the levels?
God.
God!
Hey, I'm just saying.
So Eggman is God now?
No, I'm just saying it has to be God, can't be Eggman, right?
Eggman has always been good.
It can't be Eggman, because there's things that are Eggman monitors that kill you. Eggman wouldn't do that to himself.
No, they kill Sonic. They don't kill Eggman. Those
No.
are Eggman's monitors for
If
his
Eggman-
bonus
yeah,
lives.
They have
If Eggman hits him, they kill him.
Look
Wouldn't
at
do
all
that.
those.
Wouldn't do that to
No.
himself.
If Eggman hits them, he gets a free life out of it. That's why you only see those in Eggman's bases.
Are you telling me that if he hits a Sonic one or a Tails one, he dies?
Quite possibly.
That's a very weird existence.
But you can't deny it's an intriguing theory.
I think God did it. Because while I could buy that Eggman put the Eggman monitors, I don't think Eggman would put items that help them. Yo, here's more rings. Here's the fucking shoes that make you faster than I can track.
Well, to be fair, more often than not, the speed shoes actually get you in trouble, not help you.
It's too far away.
I don't know if I agree with that one. Maybe in like the old classic games, but any other game after that, no.
Well, keep in mind I mostly speak from the perspective of the old classic games.
Oh, maybe you should play more games.
It is on my to-do list.
Let's
Get
go!
something first.
Whenever you start up Sonic games, I'm gonna have to be there. I want to watch. I want to laugh.
The heck is a flowering infernopod?
But unironically, like, one thing that happened to the lore recently was really funny. Because it kind of pushed everyone back in the lore, and now no one knows what the fuck is happening anymore. So, Sonic was able to defeat gods, right? And the first god he beat was Chaos, the god of destruction. But we also learned recently that, well, in that game, that the Chaos god of destruction also used to just be Chaos, the god of protection. Like, he just kind of protected the chows, the environment, all that, right? In Sonic Frontiers, we learned that Chaos is a descendant of ancient aliens, not a god.
Why wouldn't he
So
be?
what the fuck happened there?
Sure, why wouldn't ancient alien theory get involved in all this?
Well, it's a being called the Ancients, which basically look like Chaos, but weirder. And they got, well, weirdly enough, right? Okay, here's another weird thing, Yuki. You know the Chaos Emeralds?
Uh-huh.
They aren't from our planet.
Okay.
They're not Sonic's.
Mm-hmm. Well, they
What
never
is
technically
Sonic's
were.
planet? They've always been on their home world. They've always been present. Even Knuckles was the guardian of them. Their race cared about them, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but they were never Sonics, specifically.
Oh, well, you know what I mean. Like, on their home planet or universe or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it turns out that's a lie. The Chaos Emeralds came from the Ancients' planet, and the Master Emerald was on their Sonic's planet. The Master Emeralds sensed the Chaos Emeralds and pulled them to their planet, so their entire race got stranded and died.
Weird take.
That's not a weird take. That's literally in the official game.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, that's a weird take by the developers.
And so there's two things that don't make sense now. And people
Oh,
are
only
scrambling
two?
to try to- Yes, and there is literally like a race to figure out what the fuck is happening. I think my idea kind of makes sense. There's never been one set of Chaos Emeralds. The reason I think that the emeralds that existed in Knuckles' temple and shit, they become the Super Emeralds. Those get cracked and never used again after he becomes hypersonic against Eggman, right? So how do the Chaos Emeralds exist going forward? In any way, shape, or form? They're not the same ones. So I think the Chaos Emeralds that the Ancients were stranded with came to the Echidnas and they worshipped them or whatever. And then the other set of Chaos Emeralds were used during the Gaia Temple bullshit. Remember how in Sonic Unleashed they need the emeralds to keep the planet alive or whatever the fuck?
I don't think I got quite that far in Unleashed.
No. Yeah, you don't remember. Got it. Basically, that would mean that the emeralds that Sonic collected up until Sonic 3 and Knuckles were the ones the Ancients were stranded with. And then the emeralds in every other adventure are the ones that were supposed to be guarding Gaia's temples and shit, and that's why they have to then go put them back in the temple, because they've been missing ever since Sonic 3 and Knuckles. But this begs the question, does every planet have its own set of Chaos Emeralds, or is it just random?
Well, or for that matter, is a planet restricted to only one set? Clearly not.
That's also true. And then, well, technically yes, because they weren't native to that planet, right? Like, technically, you could make the argument of, it could be restricted to one set naturally, but if you brought another set, then, you know, obviously, it works. And then this question goes even crazier when you consider other parts of the lore, right? The Babylonians, which is the fucking, you know, Sonic Riders, right?
Well, I know of it, but I haven't played it at all.
Yeah, you know the Green Hawk dude?
Oh boy. Yeah.
No?
I've at least seen them.
Okay, his name is Jet, and he's an asshole.
Okay.
He is a Babylonian. That's his species. It is an ancient race that got stranded on their Earth by whatever reason, and these motherfuckers were able to have Chaos Emeralds because they hid their garden using the power of the cube or whatever, but it has to be activated with the Chaos Emeralds. So how the fuck did they know how to use the Chaos Emeralds before they got stranded on their island? And if they did learn how to use the Chaos Emeralds when they were stranded by finding them, which ones did they find? Because 7 were in the Gaia Temple, and then the other ones were with the Echidnas. So where the fuck did they find the emeralds? They must have had their own emeralds to do that with. And then, the Black Arms, Shadow's alien race bullshit, they have devices in their ship and shit that can use the Chaos Emeralds, and they never knew about the Chaos Emeralds before they showed up to Earth, so their ship, which came to Earth with the ability of the Chaos Emeralds, had to have had Chaos Emeralds previously known and used.
By the way, did you happen to notice that when Sonic Origins came out, they explicitly said that they were just rebooting Sonic's official canon lore?
Yes, which didn't make sense and no one followed it.
I mean, it made plenty of sense from the perspective of, wow, things have gotten really out of whack over the years, but...
Yeah, you think that? You think that? But Sonic has always had a weird, like, it actually makes sense if you play the games. It's always sounded super out of the ordinary, but if you actually pay attention to shit, it fits together. Which is always what I loved about Sonic lore. The problem is, Sega's officially given up. They posted recently a job ad of literally, hey, we need someone to keep track of the lore going on so that they can tell the people when they're making shit that they're fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Like,
Sonic
they
lore
have
master.
people that are making stories and stuff, but they basically added a job ad of lore specialist, where basically their job is, okay, we're gonna make a new game, and in this plot, Shadow becomes, amnesia again, and then the lore specialist goes, they've had amnesia twice already, you can't do this. Oh, okay, you're right. You know what, ancient Echidna civilization, there's no more Echidnas, you can't do that. It's basically to keep things, like, consistent with the lore. Which means Sega has literally given up in the case of, like, we don't know. We're like, we keep making things, it keeps fucking with the lore. We don't know what we're doing.
Jordan continue to threaten our position
God.
here. The
Like,
Black
Frontiers was
Dragonflight
great,
welcomes
the
your
writing
help
was
in
fantastic,
repelling these
Ian Flynn did
attackers.
great, right?
Though I have been perhaps
Problem is,
difficult
it's
at
still
times,
fucked with
we've
the lore.
always worked together.
Of course
I
you
am
did.
sure you will continue to support my efforts for the
No,
betterment
like
of Azeroth.
really
When
bad,
you
like...
choose me, I
This
shall
whole
meet
Emerald
your
thing is
delivery
so
of a
much
key
more than
below.
you understand. Like, it also sets up the question of how many sets of emeralds were actually the same sets of emerald. Like, you know how in Sonic you get a special stage, you go get the Chaos Emerald?
Yeah.
Every special stage that you ever have to do, there's 7 of the same one, but they're always different across each game. Special stages have always been defined as a dimensional bridge between their emerald, their area, and a way to get the Chaos Emerald in another dimension. Who's to say these dimensions are the same dimension different every time, or completely different dimensions, and there's actually just an infinite set of Chaos Emeralds, and they're
You
just
stand
across
before the Black
dimensions?
Prince.
Well, that, is certainly a possibility as defined by several of the comics.
Yeah, the comics aren't really anything you can use, though.
Well, you can't, but
Keep your secrets
I prefer
to
their
yourself.
for the canon, so...
Oh no, I love the comics. Don't get me wrong. Especially Archie. I love Archie.
Oh yeah, no, only the Archie ones that I read.
Yeah. The thing is that you can't use them with the games because they literally are different creators,
then.
and they literally have said that
Let us
nothing in them
speak.
is the same.
The Black Talon
Which is a shame
are
because I wanted to
always
see
loyal.
Finitivis in a good game. I don't know how much of an Archie Sonic nerd you are, so I can't, like, assume you know who I'm talking about, but...
Well, I read, like, the first 200 issues or something like that. I used to have a subscription.
I don't know if Finitivis happens at that or before that.
I think that's after.
I think that's after.
since the name doesn't ring a bell. Hi, Mimi.
He's the White Knuckles.
Oh yeah, no, definitely not
Damn.
familiar with them.
Also, I can't deal with the robot sharks. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Chat! What do I do? How do I get rid of the robot shark?
Sorry, I have a surprisingly affectionate kitty visiting me right now.
Aww. That's surprisingly affectionate. He loves you.
He's usually pretty standoffish. He's,
Well, maybe she wanted your love.
oh, definitely.
I don't know how to deal with these robot sharks. I'm gonna be real with you. Does anyone in chat know how to deal with robot sharks?
Massive electrical discharge.
Okay, now how do I do that as a purple dragon?
Purple dragon?
Yeah.
I've
do you
been
think I
keeping
said?
An eye out. If you see anything
What did you think I said?
strange, let me know. Anything?
No, I said what you said, which was purple dragon.
Would you repeat it with a question mark?
I was just confirming.
Okay. Alright, wait, I think I know what I have to do. I have to get the super flame with Spyro. And then I need to go
Keep your
all the
secrets to
way back to
yourself.
the area with the sharks, and then I have to blow them up. I'm right! I'm right! I'm always right! I'm so good at the game! I'm so good at the game! I'm so good at the game! Look at me! Can you believe I'm so good at the game?
Killing
Yes, Nightwing, more Spyro indeed! Yo, Yuki?
Yes?
Scale of 1 to 10, how good am I at this game?
Unstoppable. Astonishing.
Oh my god!
Damn.
Killing spree.
Yeah, I was trying to think of another one. Oh my god, there's an underwater city. Wonderful! Outstanding! Amazing! That's Sonic colors, I think.
Finest goods in the
Good,
isles.
great, wonderful, wonderful,
I am
outstanding,
always at your
amazing!
You'll find nothing better in the Isles.
How much gems are there in this area? 400 and I have 272. Fuck.
Oh, some junk. Okay.
Yo, Mac,
Yes.
what's the weather looking like?
Cold.
You right? Wasn't even a joke answer, that's just the truth.
Oh, that weather be cold.
You be cold, haha!
Ha ha ha.
Cause, it's cold and you're cold. Cause, you know, it's winter, you get cold. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I worry that I'm starting to do that thing where I don't make sense.
Well, that makes sense.
And that's when Yuki, as loud as possible, goes, starting to? Blast open the tower doors. What? Oh, that's why these towers have numbers on them. Okay. So I
is
have
that
to
the
go to
one
the
on the house?
tower. What?
Don't worry, I'm just talking to myself.
No, that's a cause for concern. That's usually when we have concern. That's when we talk about things.
Stay vigilant.
Oh shit! I didn't know there was electric fences.
You'll find nothing
Don't take
better
away
in
some
the Isles.
electric fence.
I don't know what happened to Mimi, but I hope they're alright. They're deafened. Mac, help. I need to go back underwater.
35?
Remember your fins and your scuba mask.
Fins?
You said you're
I'm a
gonna-
dragon.
Trade again soon.
Yeah, put little
Well,
fins
actually,
on
I'm
your
a
feet.
pup, but...
But are a pup who is a dragon.
Currently. I need to find the tower with the number 3 on it. That's 4. That's 6. Tower with the number 3 on it. Show yourself.
The
That's
Isles
5.
have awakened. Victory.
What if it's Yuki's fault?
Of course it's my fault.
Well, what? I was just asking.
I exist, therefore it's my fault.
That's not how that works. I feel like one of these days it's gonna break into a real, like, it's always my fault, and then you just have a breakdown over it. Wait, shit, 4. 4 was right there. Okay, electric fence, be careful. Okay. What? I guess there was more electric.
Oh no.
Oh, the Grand Hunt is active. Too bad I am flying through it.
Well, how does World of
can request to
Warcraft
stop.
work?
What do you mean?
I mean, I made it pretty self-explanatory, but
Well,
I said, how does World of Warcraft work?
right, but in what sense? Like, are
How
you
does
asking?
the game work? What do you do?
Well, you do quests. And dungeons and raids.
So you play D&D?
Yes, I play D&D. Well, if you're asking if this is D&D,
Bruh.
the answer is no. It is significantly
Well, you do
different from
dungeons
D&D.
and quests. Right?
On a very
I'm not
surface
wrong.
level, yes.
So I'm not wrong.
Am I?
I
Invasion,
don't
stop.
know.
What's going on?
I don't know where I am either. Yo, Mac?
Groups defeated, 100%.
Buddy, old pal?
Quickly,
There we go.
kill these creatures so that we may
I
harvest their
am
bounty.
lost.
You gotta pay your capitalism fees, or did you already do that?
I already did
I just
that.
saw you pass money bags.
I think I go here.
Capitalism fees?
Yeah, Moneybags is an asshole who won't let you do things without you paying a shit ton of money. He's the
So
kind of
he's
guy
Tom
that
Nook.
breaks down. No. He's the kind of guy that breaks your house door and then goes, "I'm sorry, Spyro, you can't leave the house without locking it, but you can't do that without a door. I can build you a door again for 200. You go, "You just fucking broke my door." And he goes, "Yeah, and I can fix it for
Yeah, that
200."
sucks, doesn't it?
Yeah. Like, the man blows up a bridge and then goes, "Sorry, Spyro, the bridge mysteriously disappeared. If only I had $500. God, I hate Moneybags. He shows up in many games. I hate him.
So for a better explanation, I guess, WoW is
Yeah.
kind of divided into the early game and the end game. Early game is
We're
just
in the
about
end game now.
doing quests to gain experience and keep up with loot, as well as running dungeons for, again, experience and loot. Endgame is really just about, like, the eternal gear grind, trying to get into higher and higher levels of content. So,
Come out and hunt if you are up to the challenge. This war is strong and relentless.
I mean,
Continue.
have you played any MMO before?
I played Adventure Quest Worlds. Does that count?
Don't know, because I've never heard of it.
Hey, chat. Does Adventure Quest Worlds count as an MMO?
I can't use that item.
I am busy fighting a giant magma snail at the moment.
Right, but I'm asking. I lost.
The creatures here are frenzied. Kill them.
What?
Creatures are
How
frenzied.
the hell? How do
I
I
must kill them
already
quickly.
lose? That's so fast. Bruh. Okay. Okay, no. No. Wait, did I go through the wrong hoop? Wait, what's happening? Huh? Yeah? Hoop. Oop. Oop.
I need to get closer.
Oop. Oop. No, I did it. I'm best. I'm the best. I'm the best.
He's the best.
I'm the best around. Oh, why is Nami gone? Bruh? You good? I'll ask him what's up. He didn't respond that whole time. He didn't even like text the response, so I'm concerned.
I'm so confused.
What do you mean?
Well, I think this quest I'm doing is bugged, because it says 0 out of 1, assault stopped, but then it... Okay.
The hunt is
It also said assault stopped 100%.
Battle, 2-foot. Are you prepared?
Hello?
Why is there a giant hippo on the... Okay.
Bruh! I'm stuck in a wall. Oh, never mind, portal. I did it. I'm going home. I'm going home, Yuki. I did it.
The pup is going home.
I'm going home. Oh, okay. Nami's just gonna vibe. Alright, that's Bog.
We're drawing close to the end of our hunt. Blow the horn to signal the other hunters.
I love how every time someone joins my fucking VC, I have to
Well
resize
done.
my homies thing.
For 2-foot. This area needs to renew, but there are more places ripe for
Otherwise, it's
hunting.
just like tiny as
Shikar will
shit.
seek out new grounds.
Wow.
Wow. Wow, you're incredible. Baldi's Basin. Okay, so I guess I have to learn how to climb now, but where?
Still working with cash register.
Hi, Spyro. This talisman door will only open if you have all 6 Summer Forest talismans. Well, I don't. I don't. So,
Well, then you better pay us more money.
yeah. Well, you need the talisman? That's fine. We don't need the talisman, actually. We lied. All your money.
Hello.
I happen to have some of those talismans right here, but it'll cost you.
I happen to have the item I sent you on a goose chase for, but you'll need it, so $400? Okay, Hurricos is the next place. If that's not the name of the boss, I give up. Because that sounds like it should be a boss name, not a town name. Hurricos. What's the point in making the enemies super huge if, like, it doesn't matter, they die in one hit?
What?
Or visibility, perhaps?
It seems
Isn't what it used to be. Yeah, your eyesight is definitely not what it used to be. You don't have eyeballs! You have
The
glowing
Black
electricity
Talon
as
are
your eye. I don't
always
think it's very easy to
If you see
see.
anything strange,
See, it is for visibility.
let me know.
Bruh.
Brr.
Oh god, there's robots!
Oh no, there's 2 rare elites at the same time.
Oh god, the robot's fast. Rat jam! Look, there's a rat! Chat, rat jam!
Rat.
I roasted the rat.
I love rats.
Well, I kind of, I'm sorry to hear you love rats, because that one was extra crispy. I may have changed him from a rat
crisp rat.
to that. Ow. Oh, another rat. Yeah.
From a
goodbye.
rat to a that.
Yeah. He who used to be a rat.
It's too far away.
Okay, I can do this. Hup! I got it. I'm so good. I'm so good. Macro Deem shutdown, which doesn't work without my VTube model. Thank you.
I need a target.
Yeah, Yuki, what do I do about that? I just need to get a graphics card
I
better.
need to target something first.
I mean,
But, like-
that would be one way to address it.
Okay. What's the other way?
Let's just say that's probably the easiest way.
Okay, but nothing I can do right now.
I mean, you could try turning it back on now that you've changed your output settings and you're playing a different game, but I don't know what'll
You
happen.
wanna try that? You try that right now?
I wouldn't be the one trying it, you would.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You think I should?
If you want to.
No. Yeah, I'm asking you. You think I should?
I don't understand why I'm being brought into this.
Because you're the only one I trust currently.
Oh.
Yeah. Crazy, right? Okay, so right now my CPU's at 47%.
Oh, well, yeah, turning on the model shouldn't hurt then.
Speak your mind.
Unless you're,
And
like...
then my model goes like 20,000% higher. Which would then mean it's VTube Studio, which would then mean it's another question. That was a yawn, I promise.
Wait, where did I get this? What the heck?
Okay, so now Yuki,
Uh-huh.
I'm there. I exist. I apparently have to recalibrate because my eyes don't work.
Wait, this thing gives strength, critical strike, and haste as a trinket? What the heck?
Okay, so I have it. It's there. Can you tell me if I start dying in frames? Someone who isn't Yuki, because Yuki's also streaming.
I'm watching.
Okay. Let me just
The
as a
Jarnadin
test,
scale
I'm gonna
cracker
put the
keep us
task
to test our
manager.
strength.
I'm at 100 CPU!
Our defenses have held. In time, all Jarnadin
Which makes
fear us.
physically no sense, because I was at 40, right? And now, V2 Studio only added 9 point something.
Sounds pretty sus.
Through like, what's reading is your most like eating apart?
There's gotta be something hidden. Because
Yeah,
That
it's gotta
doesn't
be
make
some
any
kind of
sense.
background process in VTube Studio or something.
it doesn't make any sense though, Yuki, because I want you to do, like, mental math for a second, okay?
Oh dear. Okay.
25,
Uh-huh.
22,
I have been expecting
Uh-huh.
you.
8,
Okay.
10,
Okay.
5,
Uh-huh.
5,
Uh-huh.
Azeroth
2.
faces many threats. With this key,
77.
we can breach the barrier within
Okay,
the vault
so
and rid it of
that
the
was generous,
infestations
that was
have
me
grown
estimating,
there.
right? That was me looking at numbers and basically estimating numbers. That is all I have, right? That is literally everything else is 0% and there's nothing going on. But my CPU total is using up 85% to 100. That
Yeah.
physically doesn't make sense.
Well,
Do I have to run VTube Studio as administrator as well?
I usually run VC Face as administrator,
So
but
yes.
it shouldn't hurt, or it shouldn't change the amount of CPU utilization, just the priority.
So I deleted, I exited VTube Studio again, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now, we're sitting at a whopping 60, 70 something CPU.
What did you say you changed?
I just closed VTube Studio. Like, look at
Oh.
this!
Yeah,
Hey,
30% is...
on your phone, check what I just sent you. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, by the way, the number went up to 70.
Okay. But yeah, 30% is a lot just for VTube Studio.
I don't get it, and I don't know how to fix it either. Performance mode or something?
Well, I don't know for sure this will help you, but you might want to check through the VTube Studio documentation, because what I came across is, some information for VC Face when I was having problems, that it turned out there was a setting for my graphics card, in the, like, the driver software that I had to change, because otherwise it made it take up, like, almost 50% of my GPU.
But my GPU isn't the problem.
Right,
Even
but
though my
you,
GPU is also using like 96% right now.
yeah,
Without
but you
even
seem
the
to be,
VTube Studio.
yeah, you seem to be processing it with your processor instead, for reasons. So, presumably, there may be something going on there as well. I don't
Well,
know.
my GPU is at 95% right now.
Right.
So that may be why it's not processing using the GPU.
Could be. I don't know if it does that dynamically or not.
I don't think it does because I'm looking at the numbers and it says 82 for Spyro and 50 for OBS, and that does not equal 90. I wish I was smarter with computers. Yeah, see, now my CPU is at 44! So my CPU is at 44, and it was at 90 just for having VTube Studio open. You know what I mean?
Was it just when you were first opening it, or did you kind of wait for it to stabilize and it's still stuck at 100?
That's all for this episode. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, subscribe, or join me on Twitch or Twitter. Hope to see you next time on Yukikaze Gaming. Botany!